I am Daniela Jairoday, and this is Philippines News Report. As of 24 of December, more than 378,000 people are affected by the 6.9 magnitude earthquake which occurred on Davao del Sur, Mindanao, with about one-third of those population. An estimated 108,000 people are already struck by the previous October earthquakes. The numbers are expected to rise as authorities continue to validate the people affected and the extent of costs of damage due to the earthquake. Over 210 people are injured and 13 fatalities were reported due to the earthquake, which displayed 131,000 people affected in Region 11 Davao and Region 12 Soxergen. The quake also caused significant damage to buildings and infrastructure, with over 26,000 homes, nearly 400 schools, and 60 health facilities were damaged, mostly in Davao del Sur province. The damage to classrooms have affected more than 188,000 enrolled students, and an estimated 1.9 million pesos will be needed for the reconstruction and rehabilitation for damaged schools, according to the Department of Education. The government response and humanitarian coordination, provincial and local authorities continued to lead the response efforts, assisted by the Philippine Red Cross and humanitarian partners. The Department of Social Welfare and Development is distributing food and relief assistance, with the transportation of relief items handled by the Philippine Armed Forces. And of Public Welfares and Highways continue to validate the structural integrity of main roads, bridges, and other public buildings. The Department of Labor and Employment has started a Cash for Work livelihood programs. As of 24 of December, the government has provided 18.6 million pesos worth of assistance to the affected families. Assessment teams identified displaced, vulnerable, and low-income households, indigenous populations in high-risk areas, and those with psychosocial traumas from repeated strong earthquakes as those that require immediate assistance. Priority needs reported are shelter and camp management assistance, with many displaced people forming spontaneous camps, potable water, and wash assistance and psychosocial support. The assessment report also cited access issued due to the damaged roads and bridges to barangays or villages of predominantly indigenous communities. This is the stages of community-based disaster and risk management approach. The first stage is disaster prevention and mitigation. In this part of the disaster management plan, assessing the hazard and capabilities of communities dealing with various environmental problems. The second stage is disaster preparedness. It refers to the steps that must be taken before and during the disaster. Third stage is called disaster response, for this is an estimate of the extent of the damage caused by a disaster. Information is obtained from this work is important because it will serve as their daily basis of effectively meeting the needs of a community that has experienced a disaster. Fourth stage also calls this stage rehabilitation and recovery. At this stage, the steps and activities are focused on repairing damaged facilities and structures and delayed basic services to restore the normal order and normal flow of life of an affected community. And this is Daniela Roday reporting. Back to you.